Alright, I'm going to run through some of the holes in the firewall as they're fresh in my mind so I don't forget. Well, this is blower motor. 2 holes for the heater core. A hole for the vent for the air conditioning and heat. And then windshield wiper motor. This hole is a vacuum line for the air conditioning. All of this right here, I haven't removed it yet, but this wiring is for the air conditioning. And then this is for the starter, alternator, I believe distributor, temperature. This hole down here, almost forgot, speedometer, mechanical speedometer that came up to the same gearbox that all this was hooked up to. Hey guys, it's March 2nd, Wednesday, planning to get the steering column out and the wiring harness, but before I can do that, I'm going to remove the booster and master. The top brake line goes over to the passenger side, and then the bottom one right here comes over to the driver's side. Got the brake booster and master cylinder off. Also went ahead and took the gas pedal cable. Something interesting I saw, it had a screw right here kind of holding it in place. I don't know if that's supposed to be there or not, because it had one of those plastic squeeze type clips to hold it in that square hole right there. And then also these holes right here, I'm not sure what go there. This one looks like it has some silicone on it. I don't know if that's something I did in the past or not, but I didn't pull anything out of these holes since I've been working on it. So took the cover off of the back of the gearbox for the steering and exposed this joint here. Hit it a couple times with a rubber mallet on this ear this way, and it just came right off. Steering column is out. Okay, I'm going to explain some of this wiring to the best of my knowledge. This connector goes through here and then through the firewall. I believe that is the tack. It comes through the firewall and it goes into the gauge, the gauges. So I'm pretty sure that's the tack. This air conditioning harness, most of it goes into the firewall right here. Here's the ground. Let's see, some more of it. This large red wire here comes up to this connector on the firewall, and it looks like it connects to the main engine harness right here, and I can disconnect it right there and separate them. There is another red wire right here. It comes down, connects here, and then goes back down into the firewall just above this connection here for the main fuse panel. This right here was for the cruise control. There's electrical and vacuum lines. Let me run into the car and show you where that goes. I'll show myself where that goes later. Comes through the firewall. There's a pink wire right here that jumps off and connects to this connector, but the rest of the bundle comes up to this switch right here. The wires are here. This is the brake switch for the brake pedal, and then the bottom is the vacuum line. Has some kind of push button. Of course, all this is for the cruise control. I don't know how much of that'll be going back on. And then the top brake switch has the white and orange wire that come off of it and go into the wiring harness. Okay, this main fuse block, this set of wires right here, those are for the engine harness. This top bundle of wires for the windshield wiper motor, and this set over here on the side is for this bundle for all of the front lights and such, and then out of that is the proportioning valve for the brakes. The fuse block has two mount points. Use the long bolts to hold it in place. So pretty much all this wiring is pretty much free. It's got to take a couple of these bolts holding the wire tray up in place. So I'm going to take all that out, and then the wiring harness that goes back to the rear. For the most part, it comes up into this top tray. There is one set of wires that comes over here, but I traced that back, and it's this purple wire, I believe, for the rear defrost. The other side, the fuse block coming out this side, this connects. It has a bolt in the middle, and then this slides right out. There's the wiring harness. That's a lot of wires right there. I'll show you what it looks like in the car. It's pretty bare. So about out of stuff to remove from the car. So the only thing I've got left up here is the gas pedal. I'm going to take that bracket off over there. So here's what the firewall looks bare. I'm going to finish up by taking that pedal and those other things off that I showed, and call it a day.